Some of you been asking me, have I been watching the Olympics? And to be honest with you, no. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Um, the reason is because how the black Olympians have been treated or ignored in some cases. Now, I've been watching the Olympics since what, 84, when Mary Lou Retton, was, and those people at that time. And since I've seen black athletes come, they seem like they always want to just focus on track. And I get it. Blacks, we excel at track. I get it. But there have been other events that and other things that blacks have participated and excelled in. And the American media and the Olympics don't celebrate them like white folks do. Now, here it is. These are Americans that usually are breaking these damn records. But you don't see them everywhere on TV or movies or all these different type of endorsement deals. And I tell you what really turned me off is these few Olympics where you had Gabby Douglas, should have been bigger than what she is. And then I forget the brother from Chicago, the swimmer. I think it's Shawnee Davis, I believe. If I'm getting it correct. He broke records, and even the Chicago media didn't give him the praise that they would have gave a white Olympian. And then you listen to how they cover the Olympics. Simone Biles, I hope I pronounced her last name right. Her parents, they identified her parents as her grandparents or some. I forget all the particulars of it, but the way they describe the black people story, they got to make it always turn into the stereotypical woe is me black story, you know what I mean? And my thing is just that we can't just say they went out here and they train, bust their ass and just celebrate that. And the thing is, when we get to participate in the Olympics, a lot of times we make this shit look easy. But then again, I'm not shocked. Then now they got this thing about the hair thing with Gabby Douglas again. I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me. We going through this shit again? And let me say this to my brothers and sisters, especially my sisters. A lot of times those people are criticizing or getting personal about black athletes are not black people. A lot of them come out from outside the community. They just know that we react a certain way, especially black women, when people criticize them about the weave or extensions, whatever how you want to call it and whatnot. And they know they can get under your skin. Okay? And then also, we as black Americans gotta start supporting these Olympic hopefuls and winners a lot better than what we do. Now, people say, well, how can you do that? But don't you have to watch the Olympics? No, if you know somebody in your community is in the Olympics, going for the Olympics, you make sure they got the funds and stuff to compete. They got the training and backing. Invest in them before they get to the Olympics. Don't wait till they start winning and try to invest in them. Because I'm going to tell you, a lot of these black Olympians should be household names. They should be raking in millions in endorsement like their white counterparts. They should be held to high standards. When we talk about Olympians, when they talk about black Olympians, they talk about Jesse Owens. They get to what? Debbie Thomas, maybe, when she was ice skater. They might mention Usain Bolt or FloJo or Jackie Joyner Kersey. They usually keep it in the track and field realm. But in gymnastics and swimming and all the other stuff, they try to keep us away from that. And another thing I want people to understand. Gabby Douglas not putting her hand over her heart during the singing of the national anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance does not mean she's anti-American. I read one instance where she said something about her father being in the military or whatever. And look, those of y'all are nitpicking. There's been tons of white players I've seen in very sporting events, white citizens who don't put their hands over their heart don't know the pledge, don't know the national anthem and whatnot, and y'all don't question their patriotism. Y'all should never question black patriotism in this country. Blacks have been the most loyal Americans, even when people treated like shit. Now I know people say, "Harry, you was in the military. That doesn't offend you." No. If somebody say they say fuck the pledge or fuck the national anthem, that's their business. Freedom of speech, my friend. See, what we do in society, we want to attack black folks' patriotism. But when you honestly sit back and think about who've been the traitors or done all treacherous things in the country, it ain't been black folks. It wasn't black people that blew up that federal building in 1996. Those are white guys, Tim McVeigh and his friends. In the 1960s and 70s, when they was protesting the war, it wasn't black folks blowing up these government facilities. It's not black folks leaking classified paperwork to WikiLeaks and them. I guarantee the number of people that defected to other countries or get caught with treason is not blacks. I know they've been trying to make us the face of certain things, but for the most part, it's not. So what? She didn't put her hand over her heart. So fucking what? Black folks are being killed in this country, and you want black folks to pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. That people openly wish black people demise. They don't even consider us citizens. They don't want us to vote. They don't want our families to be together. They don't want us to make they don't want us to make a living in this country. And y'all want to focus on that young woman not putting her hand on over her heart when thinking a damn song or giving a pledge. Come on, get the fuck out with that. There are a lot of white folks I know flag waving out in public, but hate America. Fuck America. Fuck you. Fuck that. Yeah. Y'all ever think that she could have got caught up in the moment? See, that's one of the reasons why I can't watch the Olympics. Because they micromanage or analyze everything we do and then deny the accomplishments. Let's see if we see these sisters on boxes of Wheaties. Let's see if their endorsing deals kick up. That's just my take. You agree with me or don't agree with me? I don't give a fuck.